Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
Good day, good day, good day, wherever you are. Happy New Year, people. Happy New Year. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge Podcast Show 2026. We're here, new year, new energy. We're raring to go. It's the year of the fire horse, of course. We'll be celebrating the Chinese New Year. We're next month. We're bringing that in. So we're ushering the end of the Chinese New Year. We've got the Western calendar, Gregorian calendar New Year. We are here in the building. I want to thank each and every single one of you. Woo! Round of applause. For those of you who download the show, been supporting the show, well, we're in another year. Hopefully, we're looking to elevate. We're looking to elevate. We're looking to take it to that next level and keep taking it to that next level. If you have joined this podcast for the first time, if you're listening for the first time, it's a podcast which aims to, inform, enlighten, a slight bit of humor, entertainment, of course. You got to have a bit of that. You got to have a laugh, right? Can't all be serious and morbid all the time. About the cosmos. We deal with so many other topics, I guess, current news, but in relation to astrology. Tarot, speaking of tarot, got the tarot card of the week. I'll be putting that out later on. So keep it locked right here. Competition time. There's going to be some money up for grabs as I'm going to be presenting the question of the week, and hopefully by next week we should have a winner who should be winning £30. So tarot card of the week coming up. Thanks a lot for those of you who do listen to the recording. Please subscribe, like, tell a friend to tell a friend, keep spreading the word. We want this podcast, just growing. It's been growing nice organically. It's it is what it is. So so thank you once again. They give you that round of applause. Thank you very much, people, everyone in the building. So we've got a few people already logged on here. We got I would say MQT123, MQT123, Jessica in the building here. We've got Christelle. How are you doing? Shout outs to you. Did you download your lunar return, lunar phase? I sent it yesterday. Okay, Pretty, how are you doing? Happy New Year to you and your husband, to the family, to Dinah, everybody. Taye, Babami, how you doing? Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you all. Dominica in the building. How you doing, Dominica? I got your email. I'm going to reply. So, just be mad busy. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge Podcast. We got Angela in the building. How you doing? She's wishing everybody a prosperous new year in 2026, of course. Yvette's in the building. Faye's in the building. Happy New Year, guys. Welcome. First show of 2026. It's got to be hyper. I'm hyper. I've started juicing. Yeah, this is. Oh, I've got spilled some on me now. Bloody hell. Anyway, juicing. Yeah. Got this ninja juice. You know what I mean? You know what it is when you get these nice new. Well, it's a gadget, but to me it's a gadget. Well, it is a gadget, isn't it? So you're getting into all these little juices and green juices, and I've got to tell you, it's sending me to the toilet. Yeah, I know. Too much information, I know. But cleaning me out. I want to clear out. But how do you do it when Jupiter's in your first house? Yeah, hovering around your ascendant. Like, by God. I'm trying to shift this way. It's not going. It's not going. It's like I just want to eat everything inside. But, I'm going to flip it. I'm going to flip it on you, Jupiter. I'm just going to eat healthy and just drink healthy. How about that? Weight's bound to come off. Need to lose these pounds fast. Yeah. Need to get back in shape. I used to be a boxer, for goddamn sake. You know what I mean? So, need to get back into the shape I was when I was a boxer. Yeah, exactly. So, not so easy. I know. It is what it is. But I'm going to do it. I know I can do it. It's going to be hard. I'm liking Jupiter in the first house as though it's bringing me certain things, but it's like, the weight, come on. It's interesting. I was speaking to a friend yesterday who's also cancer rising like me. And she said the same thing. She went, when I was speaking to her, she goes, you're finding that Jupiter hard, aren't you? She goes, just eating everything. I thought, how do you know? It is what it is. So I just went and bought myself a juicer and just like, let's get into it. I already had a juicer, but it was a bit, I don't know. I suppose it was getting a bit old, I guess. So I thought I'd buy one of these nice ninja ones, cold press. You know what I mean? Good stuff. Get your apples and your celery and your cucumber. But you got to be careful with juicing as well, because they do say, like, you know what I mean? Too much sugars and stuff like that. So one has to be wary. It's not like a full-gone conclusion, is it? So it is what it is. What is the weather like where you are, wherever you are on the planet? Give us some update. We're getting nice. It's chilly, of course. Well, it snowed yesterday. Who's that? Jill Sab. Is it Jill Sab? 1641-3. Sounds like a prison number. What's going on here? Yeah, welcome to the Lunar Lounge show. Yeah, it snowed yesterday. Sorry about that. It snowed yesterday. I was quite surprised to see it snowing. It wasn't heavy, but it got white. It got white and it melted quite quick. Who knows? We're probably going to see some more snow, but it's that time of the year, isn't it? January, February. These are the months when snow. This is the colder months. Yeah, Capricorn, Aquarius time of the year. It is what it is. So I'll be bringing up the chart for the moment. We'll be analyzing the chart. Let's look at the next couple of weeks. What's going to be coming. What's the planets are like. So I'll be doing that in a few moments. How was your festive season? How was your new year? Have you got over it? Are you back? Are you raring to go? How's the new year treating you all? Say a few words. You getting the energy? I'm getting energized, man. I want to, think I'm going back into boxing. I'm going to be throwing them shots. I might make a comeback. Who knows? But yeah, very, very, very interesting. Shout outs, prayers, healing energy go out to loved ones who may have been having a difficult time. Also to the likes of Anthony Joshua. Shout out to Anthony Joshua and the family of his very close friends who he lost recently in that tragic accident in Nigeria. So yeah, we're sending them lots of healing energy. And those of you in the boxing world who know me, shout out to EJ Spencer. How are you doing? And yeah, let's see what happens. Hopefully AJ can recover, but it must be quite traumatic. It's not something I would wish on anybody. But yeah, life can be, I don't want to say cruel because it's almost like but the life, I suppose we can say maybe life can turn out in ways that we don't, or we wouldn't want, we don't anticipate, and we wouldn't like it to anticipate in that way, I guess. It's human nature. It's nature of life, I guess. It is what it is. And I suppose, again, it's not something I'm wishing on everybody, but at some point we all face some kind of tragedy, difficulty. That nobody's exempt from that. It's all a part of life. See it right there. How you doing? Hope you're good. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge show. So I'll be bringing up the chart for the moment. What's the news like where you are? Got Fabio in the building. Fabios. Yes. I don't know. I can't pronounce the other part. But yeah, welcome to the Lunar Lounge show. What's happening here? Now, please tell me, does anybody know? No, hold on a minute here. Does anybody know the accurate news about what's going on with this, Venezuelan president? Is it true that he has kidnapped him? Is it really a kidnap? Because I'm getting like mixed views here. Like, he's well within his rights to have, they're the US have well within the rights to have gone and have arrested him. But is he, I don't know. Apparently he's been involved in drugs, allegedly. Apparently they've got a new prime minister, or a new leader right now, Venezuela, right? Something like that. What is this? Trump announces US to be given high quality oil by Venezuela. See, I'm not one for conspiracy theories, but you can see why when conspiracy theorists do get hold of this kind of knowledge, where they take it, right? So yeah, okay. So it's interesting. UK and France sign declaration of intent to send forces to Ukraine in event of peaceful deal. Hold on a minute. Let me read that again. Please correct me here. UK and France signed declaration of intent to send forces to Ukraine in event of peace deal. Okay. So why send forces? It's a peace deal. Maybe I missed that class. I don't know. Just make the peace deal. I don't know. It is what it is. What else are we having here? What else have I got in the news here? Yeah. So what's going on with this president? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it sounds a bit absurd, isn't it? You going in a country and taking their president. I mean, you've got to. I suppose if he or she is a kind of dictator and they've got crimes against humanity or they're doing crimes against humanity, it's quite interesting, isn't it? The question of should other countries be allowed to invade other countries? But especially if it's something happening in that country. So, like, Trump, well, I suppose if the country calls for help, yes. And in most cases, that is the case. But when it's not, I don't know. What's going on here? I have to look into this. It's a lot of research, I'm not a journalist. I don't get paid for this. It is what it is. Jesse Nelson campaigns for all babies to get tests for muscle disease, SMA. Please forgive me, but I don't know who Jesse Nelson is. Who is she? Anybody know? Please let me go. What is happening here? Ice warnings in places across UK as parts of Scotland set for heavy snow. Is it coming down to England, is it? Painful questions for NATO and the EU as Donald Trump threatens Greenland. Mr. Donald Trump.
Greatest president that God ever created.
Yeah. The greatest president who seems like he wants to be taking over everything. Why? Why Donald Trump? Why?
I got to get rid of them. I got to win against them.
That's what it is. You got to win. Okay. I see. And well, what's happening here? Painful questions for NATO and the EU as Donald Trump threatens Greenland. He wants to take Greenland as well. I wonder what's in Greenland. God. US discussing options to acquire Greenland, including use of military. Greenland is probably, I mean, can somebody Google the last time Greenland was at war? They've got to be the most peaceful people on planet Earth. When was the last time you heard Greenland going to war? Well, I ain't heard it. Bloody hell, what's going on here? Shout out to Dinah. How you doing? Dubai, the Dubai crew. Yeah. By the way, I will be in Dubai next month. Yeah, so I'll be seeing you, Dinah. Shout out to Mason, New York. How are you doing? We got Hans. Is it Hans Lerner? That looks like 3 words here, 3 names, sorry, all stringed together. I'm going to just say Hans. You know who you are. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge show. How are you doing? I will be bringing up the chart. Let's look at the astrology for the moment. Let's see what's going on there. What is happening with Donald Trump? Really? I mean, okay. Yeah. US discussions. Oh God. You want to take over Greenland? Yeah. Okay. US, UK, and France agree to send armed forces to Ukraine in event of peace deal. Is it me? Am I missing something in? I think I am. UK's government demands Elon Musk's X deal with appalling Grok AI. Oh, appalling. Yeah, Grok, you're not on it, you know. You're good. You're good. You will get better, but you're not cutting the mustard for certain things yet. Yeah, poor Greenland. Donald Trump's coming for you. Who would imagine? Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, those are the things that are in the news, unless there's anything else somebody wants me to be aware of. Who is this? Rissy Chris. Oh, it's Christelle. My Jupiter runs through Greenland. He better leave Greenland alone. Yeah. I think we need to get Donald Trump on the phone immediately. And let him know that Christelle's Jupiter in her astrocartography goes through Greenland. So it's a special, divine, spiritual place for her. So he better keep his hands off. Yeah. And to what Donald Trump will say, oh yeah, Jupiter's the greatest. Yeah. Be careful, Christelle. You don't want to piss him off, or else, yeah, we don't want that. Enough war is going on already. So yeah. Angela says, Jesse from Little Girls. Oh God, please. Yeah, I do. I have heard of this girl group called Little Mixed Girls or whatever. But if you put down £10 million cash in front of me right now, tax-free, and said, name just one song that they sang, trust me, my hand would not be touching a penny of that money. Yeah, that's how good or well I know them. £10 million, £1 billion, tax-free, cash on the table, and said, just name one song. That's all you have to do. Nope. No. I wouldn't have a clue. It is what it is. Yeah. Let's go to the astrology. Let's see what the astrology is saying. Shout out to Lissy. Lissy's in the building. Are you still over there in is it Indonesia, Thailand? I forgot already. But are you back from your holidays, or are you still there? Probably still enjoying a lovely time. Howie, is it Howie 9000? All these names that you guys put around your name, it's really yeah, interesting. Why do it? I think sometimes the when you're setting up your account, it may call for that. And sometimes you just want your name, and then it just says no, put like 875 behind it or something like that, because there might be another similar name out there, or that same name out there. It is what it is. Okay, let's look at the astrology. Let's bring up the chart for the moment. Keep your questions coming. First show of the year 2026. Let's bring up what am I doing here? Sharing my screen, of course. Let's bring up the screen. And share. Boom. We got a moon in Virgo. Virgo moon. So, coolio. At least it's trying all that stuff in Capricorn. What is happening here? A lot going on in Capricorn at the moment, right? We've got Mercury, Sun, Venus. Venus has become an evening star. Round of applause for Venus, please. Yep, Venus has become an evening star. You see what I just read there? Venus becomes an evening star, and what comes up in the news? UK and France are going in, even though they're going in with arms, to try and settle a peace deal. Yeah. Mr. Donald Trump, how about you start making some peace? Sometimes, and just sometimes, as crazy as it may sound, sometimes one has to go to war in order for there to be peace. Yeah, I know. It sounds crazy, doesn't it? It's the paradox. It's the polarity of things. Sometimes war brings peace. So yeah, it is what it is. I mean, some of the places on the planet right now that have, experienced some atrocities of war are some of the most peaceful places right now. Yeah. It does happen. Many a times it needs to happen. Remember that. Okay. What are we looking here? What is happening? So we've got this huge conjunction. Okay, Mercury's a little bit out of it, but he's in. He's close enough. Mercury. Well, look at this. Sun, Venus, Mars, all at the same degree. All at the same degree. Talk about cazimi here. Great stuff. Great time to strike a peace deal, perhaps, or, initiate some kind of peace deal. But we are having Mars opposing Jupiter right now. Yeah, we're having Mars opposing Jupiter. How's that one going to play out? Well, it's an exalted Mars, but that could raise, see, the thing is with this is that could raise tensions. It could increase aggression. It could increase battle, conflicts, strife. We're talking about Jupiter here, who expands anything he touches. So Mars here opposing Jupiter, a retrograde Jupiter, can, lots of energy, lots of conflict. It's an opposition. This is why all of this stuff's happening. Yeah? And it's Mars. Mr. Donald Trump has Mars on his ascendant. So he's a very Martian kind of individual. Yeah, you better believe it. He's Mars-like. Yeah, better scream, mate. You either do that or just call the police. Take your pick. Yeah, he's very Martian. So it's no coincidence that he's been somewhat picked by the cosmos to act out these kind of, going to Venezuela and all these kind of Martian kind of acts. Now he's sitting in Greenland and good. Well, let's have a look how long this is going to be going on for. Because we can't be putting up with this all for too long, can we? Let's face it. Venus is also opposing Jupiter. Be careful of overspending, overeating, enjoying yourself a little bit too much. If any of you have does any of you have a Mars-Jupiter aspect in your chart? Doesn't matter what aspect, but especially if you've got a Mars-Jupiter opposition. Anybody here who has a Mars-Jupiter opposition in their chart? Please speak now or forever hold your peace. Or does anybody here have a Jupiter-Venus opposition in your chart? Please speak now or forever hold your peace. Shout out to Victoria. Victoria Amore. How are you doing? Welcome to the Lunar Lounge show. Does anybody here have either a Mars-Jupiter opposition or a Venus-Jupiter opposition or a Mars-Jupiter aspect or a Venus-Jupiter aspect in your chart? Because this is crucial times for you right now. I think you're the one we need to be asking, what the heck is going on? Yeah, do let me know. It's quite an interesting aspect. Everything expands. Both peace and war. Yeah. There's a lot of aggression out there. There's a lot of tension, especially because it's an opposition. It's like swinging from 1 minute peace, 1 minute war, 1 minute peace, 1 minute war. Yeah, we're likely to gonna get these kind of effects. Do be mindful about overindulging also as well because of the Venus Jupiter, which we are going to be having over the course of the next week. Tomorrow, yep, they move to 18. So they both, look, all of them, all three of them, very peculiar. Not only that, do you want to hear something else for those of you somewhat advanced astrologers? The moon, Mercury, Venus, and Mars are out of bounds. Yeah. To put it in layman's terms, they're in particular positions where they are more they're more wild, untamed. Yeah, that kind of energy. A little bit more kind of erratic. They are out of bounds. So it's no coincidence here that the new year starts off with 4 planets out of bounds, right? And we had a full moon the other day, so all out of bounds. And we're hearing about all this war stuff and potential peace talks, and now Venus has now moved to an evening star. Hopefully we start getting some peace. We will get some peace. It's not even a case about hoping and getting some peace. We will get some peace. I think we should make that into a mantra. There's something in my eye. Yeah, we should make that into a mantra. There will be peace. Trust me, I assure you. You heard it right here first on the Lunar Lounge show. Peace treaties, peace deals will be made. Can we please start with Ukraine and Russia, please? Yes. Yeah, I think that's a good starting point.
That is correct.
Yeah, that is correct. Thank you. Yeah, let's start. Let's start there. Let us start there. Christelle is saying Mars squares my Pisces stellium. Mars squares your Pisces stellium. Yeah, a little bit similar. Yeah. If you've got Mars, I suppose, yeah, because, well, Venus is also conjunct Mars. So if you've got a Venus-Mars connection in your chart, you're going to be feeling this also as well. When's Venus turning into an evening star? She's turned already, Christelle. Are you not listening to this show? I've just announced that. Yeah, Venus has already turned to an evening star. She turned literally between yesterday and today. She became an evening star. Yeah, coolio. That's all right there. She's gone behind. If we just go back, yeah, literally the 6th, yesterday. Yesterday she was a morning star. Between yesterday evening to this morning, Venus turned to an evening star. How lovely. Oh, we can get some peace and quiet. What is happening here? Conjunction with Mars and Venus. The planets of sexuality and passions are meeting in the heavens. Let me let you in on something, people. I don't like doing the dirty talk, but I have noticed that since Mars and Venus have become rather close, and since I have it in my natal chart in aspect, I have noticed that one's arousal has slightly raised up. Yeah, I'm serious. One's arousal passions has gone from, I don't know, from 3rd gear into 7th gear, if there's any such a thing. No need to apologize, Crystal. It is what it is. But yeah, Mars Venus does that. Yeah, like a little bit like a rabbit. At it every minute. What's going on here? Help me! Yeah, Mars-Venus conjunction. Mars-Venus conjunction will do that. Is there anybody here who else has experienced such a thing? Please let me know. Send your comments over. You can disguise your name if you do not want to be known as the horny one. Yeah, and we're also in the month of Capricorn. Yeah. Randy Andy. Yeah. Prince Andrew's got that. Well, of course, Mr. Andrew, formerly known as Prince Andrew. Yeah, he's got that. He's got Mars-Venus conjunction in Capricorn. Guess what? He's having a Mars and Venus return. Hey, okay, good there. Faye saying, my Mars is at 18 degrees. Is opposite my Jupiter at 23 degrees. Oh, yes, you're having that. You might be picking up on some of this energy too. Some of this Mars-Jupiter energy. Energies may increase. Yeah, what you may have with that, what happens with that Mars-Jupiter opposition, let me tell you how that goes. Energy goes high, energy goes low. 1 minute it's high, so you may experience these fluctuations where you're really enthusiastic about life and then it comes down again. And then you pick it up again and then it comes down again. That's what you will get. You'll get a bit of a seesaw effect. 1 minute you're really aggressive, you're going in all guns blazing, next minute you're pulling out. That's the kind of thing that you can expect with this Mars, Jupiter. There could be excess of energy, too much energy. And so you've got to find somewhere to channel that. And one good place to channel that kind of energy, when we're talking about Mars, Jupiter, yeah. Yeah, she's saying, yes, that's how I feel. Yeah, I get that. One of the good places where you can channel that kind of energy is, in the gym. In the gym, and you know where the other one is, don't you? In the bedroom. Yeah, get it going. Bring out the energy. Boom. Yeah, that's a place where to think. Christelle said, exploring sexuality has definitely been a topic lately, actually. I like the sound of that. Yeah. Faith saying highs and lows. Yeah. Faith saying, I'm going to the gym tomorrow. Well, yeah, you're going to hit that bag, baby. That's what it is. We got Cowboy Shrimp in the building. How are you doing? Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Welcome to the Lunar Lounge show, Cowboy Shrimp. So yeah, this is how Jupiter, Mars aspects are. So a lot going on here. A lot of passions, especially with the Venus, Mars also as well. I would say definitely sexuality is going to be a big topic over the course, or has been in the course of the last few days. Now, when I say sexuality, it can be both good and bad. In extreme cases, we may hear of situations to do with quote unquote rape and things like that. But we may also hear about passions and lovemaking and maybe new sexual advancements in certain departments. Those are the kind of things but on the individual level, people should be getting more aroused, especially if you've got a Venus connection in your chart. So yeah, when is this one? 9th. Look at this. They're all just moving together. Literally. They're all moving together on the 9th. Look at this. All at 19 degrees. This conjunction between Sun, Mars, and Venus is remarkable. Look at this. Look. This is on the 10th. This is this Saturday. On the 10th, they're all going to be, on the 9th, we're going to be getting Venus opposing Jupiter direct on the 9th. But they're all opposing Jupiter. But they become on the 9th and on the 10th. So this weekend, watch out for this weekend, people. Looks like it's going to be somewhat explosive. A lot of exciting, a lot of highs and lows. Do be careful, people. Try not to overdo. Well, you never quite know. It's New Year's, isn't it? You kind of expect, well, people didn't really spend this year. People didn't really spend. So you still might have a bit more money left that you're looking to splash out, maybe this weekend. Maybe there's a few more sales on. Yeah. Highly likely. Yeah. So, yeah, that's essentially how it is. So yeah, no, cool stuff. It's go. 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 What else is I was going to say? Let's go back. I just had a flash genius idea in my mind there. I shan't share it, but yeah. I did say to you that I had a surprise for you. I'm gonna share that with you in a moment, right? Of something that a job which came my way. Could you believe? So yeah, let's have a look at these planets for now. But yeah, this Mars, Sun, Venus, all opposing Jupiter is really quite interesting. Very interesting. So let's continue. 11th of January. What have we got? Again, we've got Sun, Venus, Mars. They're still all together, still conjunct. They will be separating from that opposition from Jupiter, but they're still, tiding along. This is the 12th. This is the 13th. On the 13th of January is quite interesting. Venus will start to make a light sextile, including the Sun, to Saturn. So there will be a sextile to Saturn, and she will also start to trine Uranus. Venus trine Uranus. This is going to be next week, Tuesday, 13th of January. So that's quite good. We could get new sparks, a breath of fresh air in the area of relationship. Can be good for money, can be good for finances, can be good for pleasures, right? We can see a lot of that with this Venus-Uranus trine. So yeah, maybe some changes, unpredictable changes, perhaps maybe in relationships, partnerships, and with money also as well. So we're going to have Sun and Venus. Well, technically, we've got Mars, Sun, and Venus trining Uranus. Mars is still a little bit out, but is in line, and also forming a sextile to Saturn. The 14th, which will be next week Wednesday when I'm doing my podcast, we're going to have Venus sextiling Saturn. So this is looking really good. Then we've got the Sun also trining Uranus. Venus also nearly perfecting that trine to Uranus. Can be really good for some, new breaking opportunities, experimental opportunities in the area of relationships, in the area also connected with finances as well. There could be some expected finances as well, but also we're having Venus sextile Saturn, and there's a reception there because she's in the sign of Capricorn, so that's quite good. So yeah, Saturn will receive Venus quite well with that one. And, it's a sextile, which is very good. So this can be very good money management. It can be, really a great time for making some great improvements, perhaps in relationship, and perhaps in love life, perhaps, just grounding us and stabilizing us. We can find that with Saturn, Venus. This is going to be next week, Wednesday. So by next week, Thursday, we're going to get the exact sextile with Venus and Saturn. And also we're going to get an exact trine from Venus to Uranus. That's really good. We're getting a lot of Venusian energy coming up here. Venus is making a lot of wonderful aspects, although she's still combust, with that Sun, but nevertheless, we're seeing some nice aspects here. This is going to be next week, Thursday, right? This is next week, Thursday, coming up to the weekend. Looks quite nice. Looks quite exciting. I do like it. I'm not going to lie. So that's something to definitely look forward to. So a great energy there with the two. Venus will also be sextiling Neptune also as well at the end of Pisces there too. So we can recognize the dream. Yeah, we can go with the flow. Yeah, this is looking quite nice. I do like it. Keep your comments coming. We got Dylan in the building. We got Gabrielle. Is it Gabrielle Tinnery Coach? How are you doing? Welcome to the Lunar Lounge show. So we're getting a very good energy here. This is again all next week. By next week Thursday, we're looking at the 15th of January. Then what do we have? 16th of January, we've got Venus again, still forming the trine to Uranus, still sextiling Saturn, but she's separating and then she's making an applying aspect to the planet Neptune. This is acting on your dreams, right? We all have dreams. We all have aspirations, right? This is, because Venus is in Capricorn, which is a very practical, hands-on sign. We're going to have the Sun trining Uranus all next week, Thursday, Friday. We've got Mars coming to trine. Mercury also wants to join in. Is joining in the party. He's toggling behind, but he's catching up. Mercury's a quickie one. He's trining also as well. So real good stuff. And also as well, just going back there with the dates. Mercury is going to be opposing Jupiter next week, Wednesday. Yeah. So, lots of communication, but there can be lots of miscommunication, highs and lows, misunderstandings, over exaggerated, very dramatic, blown out of proportion information next week. People, be careful for next week, because those are the kind of things that we are likely going to encounter. I don't care which platform you're hearing your information from. Things are going to be blown. There's going to be a lot of mix-up with Mercury opposing Jupiter. So much information. So that's going to be an interesting week next week. But then just going back again to the next week. So this is the 17th. Again, on the 17th, Venus moves into the sign of Aquarius. On the 17th of January, Venus moves into the sign of Aquarius. Now, of course, when Venus moves into Aquarius, she's going to conjunct Pluto, which makes her very, very resourceful. This is all about deep love. It's all about the power of love. That's what Venus-Pluto is about. So as she enters Aquarius, she's going head-on collision to go and meet Pluto. This is definitely the Persephone and Hades story. Is it not? Yes, it is. It's really interesting. Then we're going to have the Sun also on the 17th, trining Uranus, exact. Time to be different, time to, to be innovative, great time to be creative. We're going to have explosive energy at our disposal because Mars is also trining Uranus, also on the 17th. A lot of energy here. We've also got Mercury trining Uranus also as well. Time to really tap into the genius. Anybody here got a, Mercury-Uranus aspect in the chart, like moi? I got them all. Shout out to Dally to Trend. Or no, it's Dare to Trend. Why did I say Dally? Because that name is spelled the same way for a Yoruba name and we pronounce it Dally. But no, it's Dare to Trend. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge Podcast show. So we're going to be getting lots of things here. Crystal's letting me know. Mercury square Uranus here. Ooh, well, you'll be feeling that one, that's for sure. This is going to be a trine. But what you're going to have, you see, your mind is going to go mental. Your mind is going to go mental. It's going to go crazy. Why is my phone ringing? Who the hell is calling me? Get off my phone. No, I am not answering. I'm doing my podcast. So, but yeah, your mind is gonna go mental.
That is correct.
Yep. Mercury, Uranus, it's the genius, but yeah, it can be a little bit, crazy. So do watch out for that. This is going to be on the 17th. So this is next weekend. Next weekend is where we're looking at this. And what else? On the 18th. On the 18th of January, we're going to have a new moon in Capricorn, people. A new moon in Capricorn. It's where the moon and the sun both meet in the same sign. New moon in Capricorn. Not only is there going to be a new moon in Capricorn, what happens is, bear with me. No, hold on. Just want to go back there. Let's go back to that. Let's go back to that exact new moon. When is that new moon going to be? Let's go. Look like it's going to be in the evening, man. New moon in Capricorn. What do we got here? Yeah, so it's going to be like on the 18th in the evening. That's for us in the UK. Probably going to be afternoon or evening time for those of you in the US or East Coast. Yeah. For those of you maybe in the Far East, you'll be experiencing it early hours of the 19th of January. However, we're going to have a new moon. It's going to be at 28 degrees of Capricorn, meaning it's sextiling Saturn. I like this new moon. I like this new moon. But you know what's interesting? Take a look at this chart. There's actually no there are aspects with planets, of course. We can see that there's a sextile between Saturn and Uranus, and there's going to be a sextile with that new moon in Capricorn, also with Mercury and also with Mars, as they are sextiling Saturn. But look at all this bunch. There's a huge energy, huge Capricorn energy here. Now, okay, I like this energy, but it's also a little bit harsh and cold energy as well. It depends for what you want to use it for. Look at all of this. Absolutely no lies in the chart. And look at all of this. Look at all these planets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 planets all bunched together. 4 of them in Capricorn, 2 of them in Aquarius on that new moon on the 18th of January. Quite interesting. What day does it land on? A Sunday? Yeah. Looks a bit heavy to me, but I do like the formation of it. It really speaks to me. And the fact that it's going to be in a sextile with Saturn. So it's got something, it's got like, it's cold, it's hard, but it can be used for some kind of hard work, perhaps. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, new moon. It's going to be on the 18th of January. Looks quite good. Oh, looks interesting. Depending on what it was, what we're going to be using it for. Look at that. Yeah. Don't get married around this time. Pluto conjunct Venus conjunct Pluto. New moon. All these planets in. Although I mean Mars is exalted, it's not all bad. It's very interesting. It's isolated. It's got like an isolating energy to it. It's quite interesting. Let's watch this space. Let's see what kind of news we find happening or coming to us around this time, around that 17th, 18th of January, 19th of January, 20th of January. Look at what kind of news is going to be coming out in the tabloids and on the news. It's going to be very interesting. I bet you we're going to get something really hard, really cold cutting, something really, maybe something even abstract, something feeling like you've been distanced. Is that a word? Distanced? Really? Israel, please. You've been distanced from something, alienated, cold, broken off, something around government, of course. and the people, of course. But it could be quite an interesting time. Let's watch this space. So, new moon, time to plant new seeds. First new moon of the year. The first new moon of the year. So, the first new moon is where we want to be planting our aspirations. Or perhaps we want to wait for that next new moon, which is going to be next month. I think it's on the 17th. On the 17th, that's it. On the 17th of February, we are going to have, we're going to have a new moon. It's going to be an eclipse, actually. It's going to be in Aquarius, and that is going to mark the fire horse year of the Chinese astrology. We got two powerful new moons coming up, people. But this one is going to be the first one of 2026. Mark my word. It's going to be a great one to take full opportunity to plant your intentions and your, plant your intentions and yeah, manifest something. It's going to happen this year, baby. 2026. It's all about 2026. Let's get it going. Let's get it popping. Why not? Shout out to, I don't know how to pronounce this. Q Wing School. Q Wings. I see Wing School. I don't know how to pronounce the first bit. Q. Yorkshire Tea in the building. 1, 2, 3. I like this. Yorkshire. Some of these names you guys come up with. Yorkshire Tea. Yeah. Could do with a cup of Yorkshire tea right now. Can't remember the last time I had a cup of tea. Yorkshire Tea in the building. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave the cosmic news there on that new moon on the 18th of January. Let's get prepared, people, for what it is that we're going to be planting. It's in Capricorn. So you want to be planting something that's long-term. Capricorn, ruled by Saturn. This is where you want to be planting something long-term, right? That's what it's all about. Planting something long-term. Something that can be linked with tradition. Something that can stand the test of time. Something organized, something structured. Yeah, something rooted in reality. That can be a number of things for you people. Depending where this new moon lands in your chart, of course, that's going to be the area of life where you are going to do it. But it's going to be something long-term. That is how you, yeah. That is the cosmic news, people, for today. I'm going to leave it there. So let's remove that. Let's stop sharing and let's get back. Cosmic news gone. Anything else? Any announcements that I gotta make? We've got competition time coming up. Competition time. But before I go into, shall I do it? I'll do it after the competition. I'll make the announcements after the competition. Let's go towards competition. First competition of 2026. Who's going to be the first winner? Do you know what? I'm going to up the stakes again. I'm going to up the stakes again. It's going to be £50. Yeah, you heard me. It's going to be £50. I'm going to up the stakes again. I asked a question. For those of you who are listening for the first time, I asked a question. And for the first person who inboxes me next week, Wednesday at midnight UK time. So do adjust your clocks wherever you are on the planet. 6 o'clock. Sorry. Why did I say 6 o'clock? 12 o'clock. Midnight. Why did I say 6? What the heck's going on? My brain's scrambling, of course. Next week, Wednesday, I ask a question today. The first person who answers 12 midnight next week, Wednesday. So adjust the clocks because it's UK time, UK midnight. So adjust the clocks for wherever you're answering from or emailing from. 12 midnight. First person who answers, and I'll read it the following afternoon, of course, the winner, and let you know who's the winner, will be the winner of £50. I didn't pose a question last week because it was kind of, I didn't want it to sort of like, across that new year. I don't know. I had kind of an auspicious thing about it. But this is the first Lunar Lounge question of the year. It's going to be another health one. Why not? New Year, it's when we all want to lose a bit of weight, when we've indulged a little bit over the festive season, New Year, had a bit too much to drink, and especially if when you're around me, I make a bad boy fruitcake. Even when I taste my fruitcakes, rum cakes, I call it fruitcake. Well, it's made with fruit, but I call it rum. But I call it, fruitcake, but it's a rum cake, rum fruitcake. Even when I taste it, I'm like, am I this good? Hey, that's what happens when you're born with Cancer rising and an exalted moon to go with it. Yeah, I cook a mean dish, baby. You better believe it. I can boast about that. We all got something we can boast about. My fruitcakes are to die for. I'm telling you. Shame that it's just not healthy. Can have a little bit, but it's just healthy. Very high calorie, very dense, very moist. God, if fruitcake was healthy, my God, I'll be the healthiest man on planet Earth. It is what it is. Jeannie Outershell is in the building. Did I miss it? Did you miss what? Long time. Yes, I haven't seen you in a minute. It is what it is. Outershell Alchemy in the building. How are you doing? Pfizer, Happy New Year. Yes, you've missed the whole session. You should know. 12:30 p.m. UK time is when I log on. Who is this? Ty Bliss. Is it Ty Bliss? Thais Bliss? Thais Bliss. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge show. I missed the whole session. What was about, please? Give a quick synopsis. Quick synopsis? I've been talking about the planets, where they are, and a lot of Capricorn energy, and we've got the new moon coming up on the 18th, so time for planting new things. And what else did I talk about? I talked about a lot of passions. There's a lot of passions going on right now because of Venus and Mars conjunction and opposing Jupiter right now. Anybody out there feeling a little bit frisky, like moi? Wagwan Rasta says 505 Yoel. Wagwan Rasta, I like that one. Welcome to the Lunar Land show. LaDonna's in the building. Taurus official, Taurus NG official in the building. How you doing? We've got Momo. What's that? No. Mum of Girls. Bloody hell. Some of these names. Mum of Girls. 1726. I wonder what was going on in 1726. Not that I was around at all, but would be nice to know. Good morning. Came in from Jenny's invite. Jenny's invite. LaDonna saying, nah, just feeling tired. Feeling tired? What's going on? You need to pick me up, man. We're in 2026. No time for tiredness. Get right in. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge show. So that was a little quick synopsis right there, Pfizer. It is what it is. But yeah, interesting times, I must say. It is very interesting. So, Mom of Girls, welcome to the Lunar Lounge show. So you came in from somebody's invite. Oh, it's nice to know that people are sharing sharing invites. It's the Lunar Lounge show. This is what we do. Cool stuff. Okay. Jeannie Addershell says, more ballsy, yes. Jupiter in my 8th, going over my moon 100 times. Jupiter over the moon. Well, especially in Cancer, that's a good moon. Oh, yes, my people. I sent both the IG and the YouTube link. Oh, it was you. Thank you, Jeannie. genie out of shell. My little guardian angel who's sharing. I like that. No, cool stuff. But it is competition time right about now. So I'm going to ask a question. First person who answers next week, Wednesday at midnight UK time, gets £50 this time. Normally it's 30, but because it's the first one of the year, I'm going to go 50. So what is the question? I've got a number of questions. I think I'm going to go medical again. Yeah, I'm going to go medical. I'm going to go medical. Which one am I going for now? Okay. All right. I need you to name me. Here we go. Similar to like the last question. The 4 zodiac signs to avoid the moon being in when taking laxatives. If I'm taking a laxative, there are 4 zodiac signs which to avoid the moon being in. I'm taking a laxative. What are the 4 zodiac signs I should avoid? For the moon. I'm talking to just for the moon here. For the moon to be in. First person who answers me next week, Wednesday, midnight UK time, gets £50. The 4 zodiac signs to avoid the moon being in if I'm looking to take a laxative. Did you know that things like lemon and honey are a laxative? Yep. Yeah. Bet you didn't know that, did you? They're laxatives. Yep. Lemon and ginger. Try it. Get some lemon and ginger, lots of lemon and ginger, and drink it and see what happens to your ass. And I really mean what happens to your ass. You'll be surprised. Yeah. It will send you going. Trust me. Genie Shout out to me. That's a good one. Insert evil witch laugh. You like my little laughs, my little gimmicks, my little little sound bites, that I play from time to time. Got to have a laugh, man. Even Donald Trump.
We all need to laugh.
Exactly. We'll tell you that we all need to laugh. Even Donald Trump will tell you that. So it is what it is. So that's the competition time right there. For those of you listening to the recording, let me let you know the email address where to send your answer is the Lunar Lounge Podcast at gmail.com. The Lunar Lounge Podcast at gmail.com. The Lunar Lounge Podcast. But you will see that email there on the information section. Should all be there, and as I post it there. And again, keep supporting, keep downloading. Really appreciate you guys. What else did I want to say? For those of you watching, you can see the email address right there, the Lunar Lounge Podcast at gmail.com. That's where you send the answer to. What are the 4 zodiac signs that I need to avoid the moon being in when taking a laxative? Don't try ChatGPT. Do some proper astrology here. Not gonna give it to you. Okay, people. What else is there right now? Yes, I do want to make some I think Tuesday is the last day for the cutoff point for the discount for the astrology course. I run an astrology course, certified astrology courses, beginners, intermediate, and advanced. This is your chance to get certified, become a certified astrologer. Not only do you become certified, you learn how to interpret natal charts, not just for yourself, for your family, friends, and clients. You can start setting up your astrology business. I also show you how to set up your astrology business and how you can make money or to make a living out of doing astrology. Places where you can, I've got places right now waiting for your employment if you are an astrologer. Yes, and I show you, give you the links, show you how to go about doing it and how you can work from anywhere in the world. Yeah, that's the beauty about being an astrologer. All you need is your computer and the internet connection, and you're good to go. And you can be helping people, giving people insight, as much as using it for yourself, but also for other people as well. However, the discount is finishing on Tuesday, I believe. Yes, Tuesday, it gets locked off completely, permanently. At the moment, there's a 50% discount, right? At the moment, there's a 50% discount. Take full advantage of that. Welcome, Alicia. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Take full advantage of that, because what's going to happen is the price is going up. What's that saying? Yesterday's price. Today's price ain't the same as yesterday's price. Well, this year's price, 2026, is not the same as 2025's price. But you still got a few more days to try and get that 2025 price. And on Tuesday, it finishes and then it goes up. And there will not be ever again, a 50% discount. No, there will not be. It will not exist ever again on Sacred Planets Academy. So if you're looking to be certified, listen, that is the email address right there on the screen. For those of you listening to the recording, the email address is sacredplanets@gmail.com. sacredplanets@gmail.com. Come on board. It is the only online school that has not one, not two, not three, 4 live classes every week. And at some point during this year, there's going to be a 5th one. You heard me? Yes, a 5th class. Live classes every week. You can learn astrology as much as you want from anywhere in the world. Upon signing up, you have access to reading material, all the video recordings, video recordings on all topics. You get full access to it. You can learn as much, and you have lifetime access. That is also the main thing. At the end, you get to do an exam and you get to become certified. And if you want to go on to even more advanced levels, they are also available. Also, upon signing up, you also get access, you get access to, you get access to having discounts for any other course which I run. Speaking of other courses which I run, I've got tarot card classes coming up. I got numerology classes coming up. I got tarot classes coming up. I've got numerology classes coming up. I've got geomancy classes coming up. And I've got palmistry classes coming up. Yes. So stay tuned. Any course of mine which you sign up to, you get discount on all other courses. Shout out to Tiffany, Memphis, Tennessee. Good day, y'all. Happy New Year to you. How are you doing? So, yep, palmistry, astrology, numerology, geomancy. Yeah, all coming to a cinema near you. But for the astrology, you want to get on that. It at least takes you at least just over a year. We're talking about 14 to 18 months for you to be able to complete it. It is packed. I teach you from ground zero all the way, knowing how to predict, how to make healthy predictions, know what's going what in your chart, all of those things I teach you. So get on board. You've got until Tuesday. Please take advantage of it, because I don't want no email after Tuesday saying, oh, but yeah, no, get it now. That's it. After Tuesday, gone completely. Those of you on my emailing list, you should have that. So if you're interested, email me, sacredplanets@gmail.com. And I will, you got that opportunity. 505 Yoel says, I got a question. What are the remedies for the father's sun in Aries square sun's Jupiter in Capricorn? That's not here is where I'm going to talk about those remedies. I need to see the chart. Unless I see the chart, I need to know what's what house. Is it Dexter, Sinister, all of that, daytime, nighttime? That ain't a question for the Lunar Lounge show. That's a little bit too in-depth. That's it can be a one-on-one. Well, it can be a one-on-one, but more kind of consultation. So yeah. What's the remedies for father's son in Aries that squares Sun's Jupiter? Well, I don't know. Go traveling together. That could be one. But I need to see the chart. That's that's really in depth to know what kind of remedies that would be offered to both of them. And we'll have to look at the rest of the synastry. But yeah, father son squaring Sun's Jupiter, it's necessary. There's a learning opportunity there, that's for sure. That is necessary. So yeah. So that's it right there. Tiffany said, did I miss out most of the show? Yeah, you did. Where were you? You're sleeping. 2026, gotta get up early. I'm joking. Ginny on the show saying, oh, so I have until Tuesday to make all the monies. Yeah. To make all the monies, or to pay all the monies. Yeah. You've got until Tuesday. If not, the 50% is coming off the table. Plus, so it's like a double in a way. So the 50% is gone, so it's full price, and then the price is raising. Imagine discount gone, price raise. It's like a double. Now you're getting the prices, well, what it was or lower. Plus, there's a 50% discount. It's like a win-win for you right now. And upon signing up, you get instant access. And like I said, not one, not two, not three, 4. Sacred Planets Academy is the only astrological academy on planet Earth. Show me another one, and I'll give you back your money. That gives astrology classes 4 times a week. None. No other platform's doing it. And there's going to be a 5th. Yep. Sacred Planets is going to be the only astrological academy which does astrology 5 times and maybe even 6 times a week. Yeah. Might be even doing it. I might push it to every day. Yep. There'll be a class every day. So get signed up, people. I'm raising my prices too, says Tiffany. Quite rightly so. We're in 2026. Self-employed people, value yourself. Value yourself, honing your skills, value what you've got. And yeah, it is what it is. LaDonna says, songs of geomancy happening in the next 3 months. Songs? So, yes. So the geomancy happening in the next 3 months or so. It's going to be before geomancy. I'm going to be, I'm doing quite a little bit of traveling. But geomancy definitely should be starting next month. February. Geomancy course is going to be starting next month, people. And for those of you who know a little bit about astrology, or for those of you who already do astrology, geomancy is really going to be good, because geomancy is like a combination of earth divination with astrology. It's going to be quite fascinating. I'm telling you, geomancy is so cool. I'm telling you. I wish I had more time to practice it. I do practice it, but it's just don't get, so yeah, but it's really good. I'm gonna start. I've said this year I'm gonna start doing it more. So yeah. Lorna saying, so I can pay for that course now? No, not yet. Hasn't been set up yet. Will be though, very soon. Don't worry. I'm gonna let you know. Keep it right here at the Lunar Lounge. I'll be keeping you updated as well. Michelle's in the building. Yesterday's price is not today's price. LOL. Yeah, that's right. Yesterday's nice, or today's price is not yesterday's price. That's how it is. Got to change that script. It is what it is. Ginny says, I just opened my what's that? What? Apotherapy. Therapy. Apothecary. Huh? What it says? It does well. Send good juju. Yeah, send some good juju my way. I'll take some of that. But yeah, I'll take that. I listened to a lecture by Capricorn College where they mentioned geomancy. Yeah, Capricorn College is a good college. They're good. They really do. They do a lot of good free stuff as well. Capricorn College. They're cool. They're cool. I know pretty much all their teachers there and stuff. But yeah, I've actually been invited to talk there actually. But Capricorn College is good. Capricorn, they do good stuff. But the Sacred Planets, only one who gives lifetime access and stuff. But yeah, I'm teaching geomancy. Get in on board. You have lifetime access. All my courses, once you sign up, you have your own portal and you get lifetime access to them. So that's how it is. But Capricorn College is cool. Yeah, they might be doing something on geomancy, maybe. Who knows? Maybe they've got something geomancy coming up. But yeah. Yeah, Sacred Planets, man. It's all what it is, man. You're getting that knowledge every day, all day. Yeah. So yeah, get in on that. But yeah, don't worry, LaDonna. I'm gonna keep you updated. Shout out to CMRFX. All these abbreviations you guys come in with, I tell you. It is what it is. Okay, listen. So yeah, so that's the announcement. Get on board. Take advantage of that 50%. Just email me sacredplanets@gmail.com if you want to take full advantage, and I'll send you over the details with the discount code, and you can take full advantage of that. Tuesday, it all goes. Whew. And in class, you ask me, yeah, my students are me. And what is this? And what is that? And what is this? And I've got this in my chart. Yeah, that's the place to be. Yeah. Stuff you will not get away with on other courses, trust me. So it is what it is. Okay, listen, people. I think it's that time of the week where we do the tarot card of the week. It's going to be the first one for this year. Just going to shuffle the cards, pull out the tarot cards, because I've got to go. I've got to go. Got places to go, people to see. So let's pull out the card. It's going to be the first card of the year. Right here at the Lunar Lounge, tarot card of the week. What's it going to be? Let's have a look here. Just going to shuffle. What do we got? Whoa. 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 We got the death card, people. Well, that's appropriate for the beginning of the year, is it not? Yeah. This is one of the best cards in the deck. You better believe it. Sometimes it can bring a little bit of grief for the death card. This card indicates end of the old, in with the new. What 2025 has taken, let it take. Give Caesar what is due to Caesar. Let go whatever is necessary in your life. This card is saying change, transformation. Over the course of the next week, we need to change, right? We need to change. We need to let go. We're at a particular time also now when the moon is waning. Perfect time to let go of things which have been outdated, things which you've outgrown. This is what this card is about. Thank you very much, Jeannie Adishell. Guys, don't forget to do a thumbs up in the live. Thank you. So the death card is reminding us and showing us and telling us and informing us that this is the kind of energy which is out there right about now. It's about really release, let go. The death of something, anytime something dies, it dies because it's necessary. Its time has been complete, no matter how little or how large we may think that thing is. This is what this card is about. This card is about change and transformation. So this is what we got to do over the course of the next 7 days. We got to clear that stuff. Even though we're in 2026, some of us may still be bringing in a little bit of that old 2025 stuff. No, got to go. It's got to go. New life, a new day is on the horizon here. And that's what we got to look forward to. Change, transformation, let go, release. The death card. That's what the meaning of this card is. And that's the information for us over the course for the next 7 days. Very appropriate. I like that. As a first card of the year, the death card is very appropriate. No, it doesn't mean you're going to die. It just means aspects of your psyche, aspects of your mentality needs to change. That's what it's about. So coolio. People, I believe I've come to the end of my show. Each and every single one of you who participated, loved your comments. I will be back next week, Wednesday, 12:30 p.m. UK time. I've got quite a number of guests lined up who are going to be coming to the. So, listen, be prepared. Loads of guests this year. Loads of guests. I'm going to be bringing some guests that they may. Because it's not going to be always astrology, right? So keep it. Trust me, I'm going to be bringing guests like, oh, really? Like coming from different perspectives. I might bring guests that, talk about money. Yeah? Listen, it is what it is. People, I want to thank each and every single one of you. I may bring guests that might talk about prostitution. That might talk about business, investments, health. All here at the Lunar Lounge. If we can connect it to astrology and connect it to a planet, I'm bringing them here, baby. That is what we do here. That's what's going to be done right here at the Lunar Lounge Podcast Show. Bringing a breath of fresh air. People, I want to thank each and every single one of you, wherever you are on the planet. Thank you for your inputs. Thank you for your comments, support. Please like. Please leave a comment. And be very much appreciated. Listen, man, welcome to the Lunar Lounge Podcast. People, my name's Israel Josie. You've been tuned in to the one and only Lunar Lounge Podcast Show.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
Stay good, stay blessed. I'll be with you next week. Same place, same time, 12:30 p.m. UK time. And on that note,
Welcome
I
to the
am
Lunar Lounge.
out. Thank you.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.